First race, 1,200 metres here at the VAAL, racing away in the work riders, and slow away was It's Up to Me. Got away to a slow start over there. Rock of Bismantova jumped away well, is one of the early leaders. Goes right up there with Queen's Express in the early part of the race. Just behind them is towards the inside Perini Palace. On the outside, Vibe SA shows good toe ahead of Brightest Blaze, Pot Berry. Hatman is down the centre, 3 lengths off the leader. Sovereign Crown is towards the inside with Despina. Further back to Summer Shade, and It's Up to Me as the back marker. Halfway through the contest, 600 to go, and Rock of Bismantova has pulled about 2.5 lengths clear. Vibe SA races second. They've gone away from Perini Palace and Pot Berry. Now it becomes a 2-horse race, but Rock of Bismantova has put 5 lengths between himself and the favourite, who's battling back in second, Vibe SA, and behind that Perini Palace, but Rock of Bismantova has a healthy advantage, 200 to go, of 6 or 7 lengths here, and it's all Rock of Bismantova from Vibe SA, who's trying to run on late. Rock of Bismantova is starting to paddle. Vibe SA is quickening up sharply here. Rock of Bismantova, though, is going to hang on. Rock of Bismantova. Vibe SA only second. Then came Perini Palace, and behind that Pot Berry. So Rock of Bismantova, the jockey was alert. Chipisa Matsuere as a winning comeback ride over here for Corne Spies, the colours of Mr. Sita Govender. Well done, Sita. Well done to Mr. Brown and Rob McNabb. He's a son of Futura, and he is out the maidens here in his 11th start. Vibe SA will have to come back and fight another day. And third place will go quite a long way back. Perini Palace finished a distant third. That's the running of the first race, opening leg of the bipot. Vibe SA does enough for the bipot, but not enough for the win.
Right, before we speak to Francie and Chipeso, we've got the young man that looks after his horse here. Your horse looked very well.
Thank you.
And he went down to the start well, and he won a very good race.
Thank you. Thank you, Sam.
So from there's your 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting.
Thank you.
And well done.
Thank you, Sam.
Right, while we wait for the guys to come through, they're coming. I thought this horse won a very, very good race. He went down to the start well. Coming back from a rest, I think the Spice Yard is doing very well at the moment. Their horses are running well. So let's just give it a few seconds while the guys are coming. Here comes Chipiso. No, you don't come to... Okay, well, speak to Francie. Francie, this horse looked very well in the parade ring. I know we had Paul Peter's horse to beat, but when I saw your horse in the parade ring and go down to the start, I thought this horse was a massive runner.
You know, I made him a runner. It was a little bit short for him, but I had him fresh because his last start in Durban, he pulled up not so lekker. Going from the grass to the poly to the grass, he obviously clapped himself nicely on his joint. But I had him fresh. We came in thinking that we would run a good race. Yes. I told Rob McNabb it's his birthday today, so well done to Rob.
Happy birthday, Rob.
And glad you gave a winner for him, and then all the other partners as well. But he was well, Johnny. And, obviously, we had him fresh, and had him a bit short of work. I told him not to send him too early, but he obviously didn't listen. So, and I got Martinez Mini to prove that I told him to sit a bit, but he didn't. But at least he still pulled it off, so that's lucky.
No, he did very well. And the horse is running well. You've got a couple of runners still today. Can you give us an update?
Yeah, Gloria Mundi in the next race. She's a one world, but she stays all day. First time we're going 1,700. She's gone a 16 and a 14 before. She's run just out of them. Today we put the blinkers on a little bit because she is a little bit of a hot filly. That's why she's got a compression mask. First few starts she had compression mask and earmuffs. But we've taken the earmuffs off now. Now it's compression mask and a pair of small little blinkers just to get her to concentrate. So, and it's not a strong field, so she is in with a place chance. Then Golden Aspen, Heart of Gold filly. It is a bit of a strong field today, but you can never leave her out.
Well, there you had it from Francie. Before we go, Francie, we have got 7,500 from the Racehorse Owners Association for your owners. I'm sure Mr. McNabb on his birthday is going to spend some of that.
Oh yeah, definitely. And
there you
I
go.
just want to say thank you to our sponsors, Winning Form and Hollywood. Winning Form and Hollywood Bets. Yeah.
There you have it from Francie. Thank you very much. Chipiso, come in. Very nice ride. I see Francie said to you to sit, but you went. Anyway, he looked very well going down to the start, and I thought you rode a good race because you caught Chamo and the favourite sleeping, and they were, by the time they got going, the race was over.
Yes, I would like to thank Mr. Nodia for opportunity for this ride, you know. Yeah, and as soon as I saw him as I watched him in his replays, I knew he was a big horse. But the time I saw him now in real life, he was just magnificent and enjoyable to ride. I was just, you know, my heart was just pumping. You know, listening to my instruction, I didn't want to jump and be handy and let him settle where he's comfortable because he's a big horse. Either way, I'm going to make the ground looking by his size. And he pinged the gates. After pinging the gates, the other guy tried bowling me. I tried to run away from him. The next thing, I dropped my stick. I know I was meant to wait a little bit longer. I knew someone is going to come behind me because now he's waking up. Now his adrenaline is pumping. So I had to chase him a little bit, catch him flat because I lost my stick. Nonetheless, I would like to say thanks to our riding masters, Mr. Mini, Mr. Marie, and an opportunity for the work riders meeting. Yes, and to my sponsors, PAG Cleanings, thanks a lot.
Chapiso, before you go, you said that your instructions were to sit, but you pinned the gates. You see now, some jockeys, especially you guys, that you don't get a lot of riding opportunities. You only have a few work right. When you pin the gates, you got to go to plan B. He pinned the gates, so you went forward, and it paid off. So congratulations to you.
Thanks. The mindsets like this, how they're all from Mr. Khan, Mr. Fortune. You know, they always, even though you win today, I know I might get a shout from Mr. Khan. Yeah, but then it's because my horse drifted away after losing my stick, so it was very unprofessional for him. But nonetheless, thanks for them to keep my mind in a sharp mode. Thanks.
Very well done. Well done to Chapiso. Yeah, I thought he rode a good race. He went to plan B. His horse pinned the gates. He was supposed to sit, but he pinned the gates, and he went to plan B, and it worked for him today.